Hey guys, we'll be back into OSP Pro. Today I just have some few stuffs to let you guys know. I know it has been a while since I last happened to make videos for you guys, but now I'm back. Now the first thing that I have to let you know today mainly, today we are going to look at what are the major program language that someone learning programming 2019 should think of. Now if I remember myself 2015 when I began the programming, the thing was it was kind of hard to understand the logic behind the programming, because it was kind of hectic, and you know, always when you started things tend to become very hard. Now today I've just come in to let you know what are the major first program language that you should put in your mind if tomorrow you have to become a programmer. I mean the language that at least everyone should know if at all you want to start programming and to make your program skill be very good. Now the first thing I'll talk about the first language that I'll talk about is C. Now today's world, C tends to be as if it is going out of market. But again, I have to let you know that C has helped me a lot to know more than 15 programming languages just because of C. If you look at the syntax for C, it tends to be similar to the rest of most of actually the other interpreter languages. Like if you look at Perl, if you look at the syntax and the behavior of Perl, still comes from C. If you look at the behavior of Python, still comes from C. If you even look at the behavior of D, still comes from C. That implies if you want to know actually the first programming language that you should put in your mind, so that it enables you, even when you're switching from one programming language to another, you could not get hardship, then I'll advise you, please make sure you learn C as your first language. Then also, we tend also to make C, if I'm going to program Arduino, in Arduino, like maybe make embedded systems, I use C. Now that implies in a simple term, I advise you still don't ignore C. I know C#, C++ with the C, I will say they tend to fall in the same, because if you know C, it is a good chance that make sure that also you know C++, and then you know C#. Though my main point today is C, learn C. It will help you to know how to program, actually how to switch to another programming language. Now let me now go to the remaining 4 programming languages that I'll talk of that now are trending on the market. The next, actually I'm starting from the list going to the best ones. Another programming language that I'll talk about that right now it's really selling out is Python. I tend to make some videos for Python, though I'm going to make more videos still on Python, and different videos on embedded system with Python and machine learning. Now Python tend to give us platform whereby if at all you make a video, you get a chance on all things that you happen to come up with becomes as you give. Like since it is an interpreter language, not a procedural language, not the other procedural language that takes time for you to understand the concept. It gives it there and then, and secondly, it's also simple to use. Now, it being simple to use, not just that is simple. The fact that if at all you happen to get the first program language and happen to understand it, maybe like myself, I said C. When I switched myself to Java, it was kind of just okay. When I switched myself to C++, everything was fine. Now, I advise you, learn Python. Python, if you learn to base on Python, make sure at least you have some background on C. To some extent, I'm just saying that because I want you guys to have a good background skill, good programming skill. Otherwise, if you just switch on yourself to fine, you'll pop up with, but to some extent, it will not help your programming tomorrow coming, because there are so much codes that come from the other side around. Then on the other way around, like Slash said, you can also use Python for machine learning, for automation, for making up real artificial intelligence machines, for website development. Even in programming and making embedded systems, still use Python. So even making apps. So I advise you to learn Python, because so far I would say is the leading one. Then another thing the third program language that I'll talk about at the moment is one known as the C, the JavaScript. Now I'll talk of JavaScript because of the platform and the libraries that nowadays is giving out for people. And if at all you know JavaScript, just know everything is going to be fine with you. Because if you know JavaScript, that implies you can make it still object oriented, or you can switch even yourself to one known as the other libraries of JavaScript. Like if you talk of the Flippy.js, the Sketch, the P5.js, you get that was made by the code challenge, and also maybe also talk of the Node.js that enables us nowadays to install stuff through npm, get the Node package manager. So if you look at Node has taken over, and actually it is coming from JavaScript. If you look at all these other platforms like jQuery, Ajax, yes, not a program language, but it's still embedded from inside the JavaScript, which is the platform. So I advise you to make sure at least you know those program languages. Then another program language that I may talk at the moment is about the C#. Now the C# is very good because of the platform that enables us on the window development, and also talk of the making up the window apps or maybe the window phones. So it's also very good because it's kind of simple to use. As long as you know little bit of C++, just know you'll switch yourself to C# very simple. And secondly, even installation is simple. As long as you have Visual Basic installed in your machine, Visual Studio, as long as you have Visual Studio installed in your machine, just know that you can't just come into the platform. So those are the first 4 program languages that I think you guys, if you want to switch yourself to programming, make sure at least you have a basic on those things. Then the last program language that I'll talk about at the moment, that's also nowadays coming up and really trending up. I advise you guys to learn Go. Go looks to be a very, very simple language. Simple to understand, has a very unique syntax, and very, very nice to learn. So those are the first programming language that everyone should know. I would advise you to at least make sure you have those platforms. Maybe another thing that I have to talk about is that if you have a chance that at least among those 5 program languages that I happen to list down for you, maybe you haven't at least maybe to know 3 or 4, then I rather advise you to switch yourself to BOSC, which is a new program language developed by Microsoft. Yes, it's still under review. It is still having a few features on it, but if you really find a chance of learning it, I'll make for you videos. If you find that you would like to learn it, you can always comment down on my video so that I can see how to start up making for you guys video and basing on it. It's very simple. So remember, still is coming from JavaScript. That implies I'm saying if you know JavaScript, it's good to go, because there are many program languages that nowadays are coming in as a library from JavaScript. That implies, my friends, I wish you the best. Then don't forget to also learn, after knowing the real introduction of all those program languages, switch yourself to something known as OOP. If you can switch yourself to OOP in JavaScript, switch yourself to OOP in Python, switch yourself in OOP in C#, you'll find yourself in another level of programming. Because when you switch yourself to OOP, that implies you're no longer just in the introduction, you're now going into advancing yourself. And you're going to enable you that you'll never, anything that you'll be doing, it will just be coming in a simple way. So I advise you guys, stay tuned to OSP Pro. And anyone from Uganda would like a place for internship, please just come to OSP Digital Solutions, where we do practical stuffs. So any of you guys interested in internship, short courses in programming, short courses in anything concerning IT, and you're coming from Uganda, please I advise you to come in for more of the programming stuffs. So anyone interested, please just comment down below. I'll show you the link, and then I advise you to go to our website, and then you'll get more about us. So guys, thank you. May God bless you. Love you. Thank you.